Good morning. My name is Olubisi Oyewole from the Village Square Academy. Today we'll be looking at how to label products on Amazon. So Amazon labeling. But before we go to that, we need to understand that we talked about how to source for product in our last video, and as soon as you negotiate with Alibaba suppliers and you are happy with the deal that you've got, you need to request for samples. It's very important. Request for samples. Request for samples. And when you are requesting for samples, you need to request for few samples. Don't request for just one. So because most of the time they give the sample for free, but they charge for delivery. So if you request for one sample, they might use like $30 to $40 to send you one sample. But if you request for, let's say, like 5 to 10 samples, which is for free, they are likely to use the same amount to send it to you to earn wherever you are, maybe in the UK, in the US, in Canada, or wherever you are. So I always advise that you request for more than one samples, and take your time to test those samples before you take any decision. If it's electronic product, take your time. It might be 3 to 6 months. It's better to wait than to make a mistake. But if it's other product, maybe like kitchen products, like towel, silicone spatula, things like that, you don't really need to wait. You just need to look at the quality. And as soon as you're happy with the sample, then you can deal with them. And that's why we're looking at Amazon labeling today. As soon as you're happy with the sample, you need to create a label on Amazon that you send to them, so that when they are doing their production, they will be able to paste your label, to those products and send to Fulfilled by Amazon either straight away or to your address. But before we move on, we always need to look at why we need to sell on Amazon. Yesterday, day before yesterday, and yesterday, it was actually Prime Day, and the traffic was quite high, and the sale was also very reasonable. And I would encourage you that, always key and position yourself into a platform like this, because they've got the traffic, and we are approaching fourth quarter as well, and the traffic will be very, very high. And from experience, I can assure you, even some people do £1 million in just in that 3 months, fourth quarter alone. So it's something that is doable. It's possible. If you look at today, as of today, we've done, be that British summertime, 1228, we've done 1,104. And if we look at, let's say, 1 month, we've been able to do, let's just do custom from August, from June 14 till now. We've been able to do 100,000, which is not bad. So I will encourage you to also key into this business. So this time around, we're talking about private labeling, and we've done several videos that you can actually go and view. It teaches you how to open an account, how to source for product, how to negotiate as a like a professional with Chinese suppliers, especially when you are shopping on Alibaba. And we've actually put all those video in order, so you might want to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, so that whenever we drop our videos, you will be the first person to know. And so today we are talking about labeling, Amazon labeling. So I'll quickly go through how you can label your products. Let me share my screen very quickly. So how do we label our product? There are several ways to label your product. And the first one is, we call it general labeling fundamental. So we use Amazon labeling. That's one option. And we use a commingle and label inventory. So which one would you use? for us, we always encourage you to use Amazon labeling, because commingled label is actually like a generic label for everyone. So for example, if 10 people are selling the same product, that same product will have just one label, and that can actually be mixed with your own product. So for example, A is selling iPhone case, and B is also selling iPhone case, and we are using the same barcode or the same labeling for the iPhone case. If one product sells, let's say a customer bought a product from A, it's easier that Amazon may mix B product and A product together, because they are using one label, they are using one code. But for Amazon labeling, is actually a separate label for individual. So as a seller, I will have a unique label specifically for my products. And with that one, it makes it easier for Amazon not to make a mistake like that, you know. So it's always better, because it makes you unique, because we are doing private labeling. And if you are doing private labeling, your name, your logo is there. And when your name and your logo is there, it's also good to be unique in terms of your labeling, so that Amazon will not put all the labeling together. So that's why we always encourage you to use Amazon labeling as opposed to commingle labeling. And how do I get Amazon labeling? We call it FNSQ. So in other words, when you get what we call UPC code or EAN code, when you get it, and when you buy it, when you are listing your product, you put it on Amazon, and Amazon will generate what we call FNS FNSKU barcode for you. So it will be a unique product for a unique label for your own product. Let's quickly run through this. I don't want to read this, but you can go through it at your own time. Um, so what you need to do is, when you get this label, your seller always have the option to sticker their FBA product with FBA label. Does what this does is separate a seller's inventory of a given product from the same product being sold by other seller, like I explained previously. So make sure you do this before you create any product. So look at it. When you want to create a product and you don't want a commingled label, you need to disable this particular place, that you don't want a commingled label. So you need to disable this. So when you disable this, it makes it easier, because Amazon will be able to see that, okay, you want to create your own label. So you need to disable this. And when you disable it, it makes it easier for you to create your own Amazon label. So what do you need to do? How do I get this? How do I create my own Amazon label? You can see we call, there's what we call GTIN. That's Global Trade Identification Number. And we have GTIN 12, which is UPC, and that applies to people in America and maybe Canada. Then we have GTIN 13, which is Europe. So you only need to use that GTIN code. So for example, UPC or EAN, just to create. As soon as you create, Amazon will generate you FSKU, and with FNSKU, you can have like 1,000 or even 1 billion or 1 trillion label. So you only need one UPC code or one EAN code, and it will generate you more labeling. And where do I get this UPC code? Where do I get this EAN code? You go to this website, gs1uk.org. I think it would be nice for us to just go through one of the website and see some. Okay, so let's do. Okay, you can see. Let me share my screen. You can see this. Yeah, so this is gs1uk.org. So you can purchase your barcode there. So you can see get a barcode. So such you can get a barcode. You can buy a barcode from them, and as soon as you purchase the barcode, they will generate you and send you what we call UPC code. And when you get UPC code, what else do I need to do? I need to go to inventory, add a product. So you click add a product. You can see product name, UPC, EAN, ISBN, or ASIN. So for ASIN is actually a product that are already on Amazon. So you don't need that. So what you need is UPC code, EAN code. ISBN is for book. So what do I need to do? When you get your UPC code, you will add it here. So I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon because your product is unique. Your product is unique. It's not a product that is selling on Amazon already because it's a private labeling. So you have your own logo, you have your own name. So what do you need to do? You need to go to let's say the category you want to sell of your product. So let's say you click automotive. You click automotive. If it's possible for you to be more specific, you click this. So what will it tell you? Then you put what we call EAN or UPC. So you put it here. As soon as you put it there, you put the title of your product, you put brand name, you put all this and all you put all the details necessary. And as soon as you do that, you'll be able to generate this label. Let's see if we can do one of the label very quickly before we end this video. And make sure you press the notification bell so that whenever we drop any video, you will be one of the people that would get it. So let's see if we can quickly run through a product and see how it works. Okay, I will just use one active product that I've got here. Okay, so let's use, okay. So what you need to do is to go, okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay, so what you need to do is this: as soon as you create the label, as soon as you create your product, this it will take you to this level. So it will tell you to print a label. So print a label. You see 44 label. You say if it's on 44 label, maybe you have 44 label or you have 24 label. You only put 24 here. 24 label. 24 label. See 24 label. I need to generate you 24 label. Let me see if you can see the label. Okay, yeah, so this is the label that you will send to your suppliers, maybe in China. You send it to them so that they can paste this product and this label on your own product. So where do I get this label? You can always get this label on amazon.com. So let's say um, Amazon label sticker. You can see the label. So you can get this label on amazon.com. You can see we have 27. Some of them are selling 44. Some are selling 50 sheets. Some are selling 30. So it depends on which one you want to go for. So if you want to do, let's say you want to do 27, what do you need to do? So you just click 27 here. You can see 27 and you change it here, 27. So you only need 27 label. And yeah, so that's what you need to do. Then you send it to your supplier, and that is how to generate a label. And as soon as your product is being sent, you then need to do maybe you also need to generate pictures and this and that. You need to generate your picture, you need to get your keywords, you need to get your description. But I think in our next video we'll talk about how to get your pictures, how to get your descriptions, and it has to be highly professional so that you would um, um, be prioritized on Amazon. I think we've done well with this video, and if you have any issue, you can always join us at Village Square every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. British summer time, and 1:30 p.m. US time, and I think Canada as well, and again, and 6:30 p.m. West African time as well. So you can always be part of us. And if you want to know much about selling on Amazon as well, A to Z on how to sell on Amazon, we also run a course on Udemy, and I will leave the link below. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope that you take action. Let's go and win together. Bye.